All right, everybody ready for tonight? Martinsville, Virginia. The Xtreme Iracing Series, round 8 of 38 from Martinsville here tonight. Want to let everybody know, sorry about the little bit of delay in getting going. We had a bit of issue getting going here with everything. Everything should be up and going. Hi, Reese in chat. You got a copy on me, bud? How are you doing, sir? Qualifying is 1 minute away from being done. Reese up there in chat, Mr. Texas. Reese there, probably out with the baseball deal with his daughter, softball, my bad, but his daughter playing softball. You can't make Mondays sometimes, but I hope you're doing well. Hope the game's going well there, Reese, and the whole softball deal. Hope that's going all right tonight. But we have 200 laps here from the Martinsville half mile of mayhem here this evening. We'll take a look at where we're at. Jared Kaler, top of the board here tonight. Rusty there in second. James Ryan Bean, Matthew J.R. Miller, Clayton Cravens, Casey there as well as Jeremy, Andrew Little, Patrick Hernandez, Matthew Fleming, Garrett Freeman, Kevin, Jonathan Stencil, or Jordan Stencil, David Hall, Terry back here, and Cole Thomas.
All right, Matt, I'm here.
All involved. So we're going to get ready to go. 35 seconds out here from race. Alrighty, folks, we got Philip in the booth here tonight, not feeling so well, got a little bit of food poisoning going on, so he's going to take tonight off out of the car, but he's going to join us up in the booth. Philip, we got 200 laps at Martinsville tonight, half mile of mayhem. What do you think you're going to see?
I think we're going to see tempers flare up again like last week at Bristol. We had a bunch of people ready to pounce on each other, so hopefully they're patient tonight and the race is a little bit cleaner.
Well, man, unfortunately we didn't make air last week. That was unfortunate. It happens, but back for another short track here tonight, and it should be fun. Looking forward to it. Let's get a look at our starting lineup. And are you surprised here, Jared, on the pole? Any shocker there? You got Jared Kaler there outside, James, Ryan Bean, all up here in the mix in the front couple of cars here in this one. Sorry about that, the grid not wanting to work. Let's see why our grid's being stubborn. Ryan Bean right there, along with Matthew, J.R. Miller, Clayton Cravens, Casey there as well, Jimmy, Andrew Little, Patrick Hernandez, Matthew Fleming, Garrett Freeman, Kevin Dowd, Jordan Stencil, David Hall, Harry, Cole Thomas, and Mark and Michael back there, 21st, Kevin, Dustin Stallings, 22nd, Robert Fitzpatrick Sr. here tonight, and Philip, of course, not running this race. Let's see if we can get a hold of Philip again. Philip, you still there, buddy?
Yep, I'm here.
Apparently Discord won't let me talk to you unless I'm actually on the Discord, so that's kind of weird. I'm going to go actually voice activate it.
That is weird.
Yeah, that was weird, but we'll get it figured out. I'll just go voice activate it for you. There we go. So now it's not going to matter.
All right.
So we're going to get ready to go. 200 laps here tonight. No fast repair. The good thing about Martinsville, though, Phil, you're not really going fast enough to really kill the car too bad unless you just completely Uber it. And that can make a mistake. Now, let's talk about tempers, Phil. And I speak from experience, and I will admit I made a mistake on Wednesday night, Philip. I had a league race here at Martinsville. The guy turned me around late in the race. I got hot, come back, turned him around, another caution. There's really no place for that in sim racing, but tempers can get tempers can get the best of you.
Oh yeah, definitely they can, and they got the best of everybody, I believe, last week at over here. So I mean, it'll be a fun race. Bristol, the tempers were, let's just say, it was like a drama a drama house and chat after the race, so it was funny.
Well, man, and we talk about this, and you look at where we're at Martinsville. We're already 8 races into this 38 race season total. I think is what we've got. We're clicking through this. We come to Martinsville tonight.
Yep.
Who would be your pick for this race?
Man, well, you got the 58 here, Jared, and you also have Zap in the 17, and you know, Rusty's here. I mean, we got a bunch of good short track racers here. I think it's going to be who can come away with the cleanest car without these fast repairs. If they wreck first couple laps, it could be real bad for everybody here tonight.
Well, we're about to find out. We're going to go green 200 laps. Great start for Jared Taylor. He'll jump out front of Rusty. I think Rusty will run good. Super late moto experience for him. The 38 sideways back there as well. But pretty clean turn one there. Everybody getting single file early. We got him double.
Oh yeah.
We got him.
I like to see that clean start like that. That's great.
Yeah, clean start. Moves up front right now. Too wide to 38 of James. Gonna look to the inside of Ryan Dean. Dean gonna give him a little bit of room into 3 and 4. Weir right now. He's gonna try to slide down there, Philip. Not much room to make that work.
No, not much room at all.
One car stepped out back there in the pack, guys. That was a little bit of wheel spin. Turn 4 seems to be the biggest issue with wheel spin, especially in a place like Martinsville, Philip.
Yeah, especially here at Martinsville, and you know, our next track, Richmond's going to have a lot of wheel spin coming out of turn 4.
Yeah, it will. The action track when we go there next Monday. Richmond, Virginia, side by side up in front of Andrew Little, working his way through. One car dropping back. I believe that's J.R. Miller. Can't get his number on the car yet. Nope, that's Miller right behind Jimmy. It's him, Jimmy real high.
Yep.
Car sideways in front of him was Patrick Hernandez getting loose off 4. And turn 4, what is the difference between 2 and 4 that makes it such a different corner?
You know, I think that's just the nature of the beast here at Martinsville. To me, it seems like turn 1 and 2, coming out of 2, you have a little bit more grip. But I want to say it's that shadow from the track that will end up eventually taking over turn 4 that makes it a little bit looser, makes it a little bit more slick for these cars when they're coming out of these turns.
But I tell you what, James just lost some position there in the 38. He got loose out of turn 4 last time by. It cost him 4 or 5 spots. We got contact back in the pack.
Yes, we do.
Caution is out, 1 car round. Trying to get a number on it. It's going to be Garrett around in 4. The 25, first yellow of the night here. Pretty clean start, Philip.
Yeah, I'm happy with this. This is cool. It seems like Jared's got a really good lead on everybody starting to pull away. So this caution key either we're gonna see who does what in the pits.
But I tell you what, the car kind of just wheel hop down into the corner, not sideways looking.
Yep.
Taylor out front. You talk about pits. You've got a limited set of tires here tonight. I'm not sure this early on in the run you want to go get it.
Well, let's see. Rusty's taking in, and looks like got some other guys hitting pit road here right now.
One more going to come down and take tires. And another thing you got to watch, pit road speed here is 35 miles an hour.
Oh, yes.
I found that out the hard way last week, not getting it to what I did.
Oh, yeah, I saw that a lot today in our practice. A lot of guys got speeding penalties.
And everybody's working their way through. We're already 9 complete here at Martinsville, man. We're clicking through this early. 200 laps. It's not a short race, but it's not an extremely long race either.
No, it's definitely not. It's not long and it's not too short. To me, it's just right for this track, and it should go by pretty quick here.
Well, folks at home, I'm going to kick you over to a commercial break right quick. We'll come back for the green flag at Martinsville here momentarily. First caution tonight, lap 10 of 200 the NASCAR Xtreme Iracing. Commercial break. All right, race fans, I want to take this time to thank our sponsors, GridFinder.com. GridFinder is the easiest way to find online sim racing leagues for iRacing, Assetto Corsa, Competizione F1 2020, or Vector 2, and many more. Racing sims and games alike. You can find leagues in the UK, US, Europe, Australia, and more. Head to gridfinder.com where you will find all the leagues you see here on Extreme Sim TV, as well as many more. Alternatively, if you have a league or a community yourself and you're watching this, get yourself signed up on the site and join the other 1,000 leagues currently registered on Grid Finder. Find your place on the grid.
No penalty.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here, getting ready to go back green into 1 and 2. Right now, leader Jared Taylor leads. It's going to be Ryan Bean, Lincoln Cravens, and Casey. There's not 4. Matthews right there as well. In fifth, 12 of 200 complete. And we are ready to go back racing. NASCAR Extreme Iracing Series on Extreme Sim TV. Going green here tonight. Here we go. Green flag in the fly once again. Feel everybody great start up front for Mr. Jared, getting away from everybody else. And great race right now. Mid pack double file.
Wow.
Look at Casey there. Casey's actually rolling the top side field pretty well. And that's something I found the other day in the run I was in. I could actually make passes on that top, especially early on when that bottom side got bunched up.
Yeah. I've never seen anybody take the high side and pass.
I actually picked up like 4 spots last week doing that.
That's awesome. Like
Well, what happens, fans at home, the low side is shorter around, obviously, at Martinsville. But you see them nose to tail, and it's really easy for that line to get bogged down on the bottom. And if you've got well, I'm just going to say it like it is, if you've got the cojones to go in there really hot on the top, get on the brakes, you can make up some ground.
Yes, yeah, you can.
That's about as PG as I could have put that one, buddy.
Yeah.
So as you work 17 on the board, this time Bond. Kaler leads, gap right now, 5/10 of a second. Everyone else behind him, Casey Kurtz right there as well. Casey having a great run, Andrew Whittle, Patrick Hernandez, Matthew Rush, back there as well in this line. Matthew Fleming in the 88 lined up as well. Everybody around the bottom, a little bit of smoke. Back in the pack, looked like a little bit of brake smoke walking the brakes up.
Oh yeah, you know they're gonna do that. That's one thing that a lot of these guys, you know, this is gonna be different compared to Bristol, because Bristol you just coast in there. You really don't use your brakes that much at Bristol, and here you got to get on those brakes. So it's definitely gonna be something new to these guys compared to last week.
Yeah, exactly, man. I'll tell you what. As you see them side by side with Webbin back here underneath Andrew Whittle. You know, for you guys at home, I made the switch to load cell pedals just a couple of weeks ago. And I will tell you what, there, Phil, I was on the brakes so hard at Martinsville, my legs was literally cramping by the end.
Oh, I bet, yeah. We did some testing earlier this week before I got ill, and yeah, it's definitely a challenge to get used to these brakes here on this track, especially when you're not used to having to use your brakes as much as what we normally do every week. So it's a definite challenge here.
I'll tell you what, we're going to be 21 in of the 200 here tonight. And right now, one car out of shape, out of turn 2. That's about the first time I've seen a car jump around out of 2. Was able to hang on to it. It was Jordan Stencil car getting out of shape there. But he gathered it up pretty well, Phil.
Yes, he did. he's always had some good runs. I was really proud of that guy last week at Bristol Motor Speedway. He's part of PMR, which is my race team, and he pulled out a fourth or fifth place finish at Bristol last week. Really good run for him. And it looks like we have a lap car getting lapped.
Yeah, we do. Andrew and Jared, all these guys coming into lap traffic here, and yellow on the racetrack.
Yes.
We're going to have to get a number on the car, and it looks like it was Fitzpatrick Sr. possibly. Let me go look. No, it was the 38. My bad, folks. It was James going around.
James Catrone. Wow.
And again, looking like wheel spin here, Phil. Just lift the wheels up on exit. That time out of turn 2. Catrone slides the car to a stop. Doesn't touch anything. And from the admin side, I would imagine with no penalties on that one, folks.
Yep. Yeah, that right there will not be a penalty at all. That's just wheel hopping and, and getting into that gas a little hard there, coming out of turns.
So really impressed early on with the way this race has went. We've really not seen the beating and banging that you kind of expect. The guys have took care of their equipment early on at least. We haven't seen anything too crazy right now.
Yeah, I'm really surprised. I thought, with some of these guys, they would be as feisty and ready to jump as soon as that green flag goes, and I'm really happy to see how well they've spread themselves out and let everybody get around the track and get used to running these laps here. So to say I'm surprised is the honest answer right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, I want to update. I realize y'all are having some buffering with some bit rate. We're just going to go through it. There's nothing we can really do. It looks like it's on YouTube's end right now. It'll work itself back out. Happened earlier, happened there for just a moment. It's already working itself back out. So I do apologize about that, but hey, that's technology, right? There's not much we can do except just work through it, and hopefully it clears up for the remainder of the night. But right now, Jared Kaler has led start to finish so far. If you're just joining us, we're 27 laps in the Xtreme Iracing Series. Matt and Philip in the booth here tonight if you're just joining. Of course, Philip, one of the league owner here at NASCAR Xtreme Iracing Series. Got a little bit of food poisoning going on, so he's not going to be in the car tonight. He's going to sit up here with me. Enjoy some great racing action. Phil, man, you feeling any better, buddy?
I'm feeling a little bit better. Staying away from Chinese food for a little bit.
Man, story time with the broadcaster while we're under caution. I was down there in Florida, man, and I ate something, and I was sick for like a week straight, dude. I mean, it was horrible. So food poisoning, nothing to play with.
No, it's definitely not. Definitely not.
If you haven't went through it in your life so far, you don't want to. That's all I've got to say.
You definitely don't.
We're going to get them double filed back up here. We're 29 in to lap 30 on the board. 2 cautions here so far. 2 or 3 here as we get ready to go once again. Kaler leads, Bean second. Nobody's had anything for Kaler so far tonight.
No, and we'll see what Ryan Bean can do, because it seems like towards the end of the runs is where Ryan Bean will really start getting into it with his number 28 machine. So we'll see if it changes throughout this race. So
green in the air once again. Kaler jumps off. Great restart for Kaler. Bean gonna drop the second. Third is Craves. Fourth right now, Hernandez. On top side right now, that's the 31 of Casey. Stuck up top right now. Trying to fit his way into the inside line here at some point. Trying to get down in front of the 11. Can't squeeze in. Now he's able to squeeze that car down. Put that 31 machine in its hue. Sixth here, Matthew Fleming back there in the 88 Hooters machine hanging on behind them. Cole K. Thomas. David Hall there as well. Dustin Stallings And these guys are really doing a wonderful job so far tonight.
They really are. I'm very surprised. I mean, I don't think we're surprised to see the 58 up there leading. He's always leading. He's with Reese's team from Texas, Family Racing, and they have a really strong team this year.
Well, but funny enough, got a message here on Facebook a moment ago. You might have a new racer next week wanting to get involved in this, so that should be fun.
Oh, that would be fun.
J.R. Miller back there as well. The 15 machine of Jordan Stencil on the bottom. Mr. Mark there as well. Jordan Stencil and Kevin all lined up around the bottom of the racetrack right now. So what do you think right now, looking on the outside in here? We're almost 35 complete. You think anybody's got anything for a race leader tonight?
Yeah, I do. I'm watching the lead right now. I'm watching Bean. He's slowly pulling up on him. He's slowly catching him right now. I think we'll have to wait and see what adjustments are made. Well, we really can't make adjustments in the pits, but you can make adjustments on your drive line, and Bean seems to be closing in on him. So.
Well, you can correct me if I'm wrong. If you look up front the next couple of weeks, of course we got Richmond next week, and then I think, if I'm not mistaken, we head off to Talladega as well. So these weeks are going to be very important.
Yes, they are. Yes, I'm looking for Talladega. I've been doing a lot of testing with the new aero package that iRacing has put out, and it's difficult, but I think it'll be fun.
Actually, they're jumping up to 6. Gary Taylor there as well. Brian Bean also there. 37 to 200 complete.
Oh, we got Martino spinning out.
We got trouble on the racetrack. Let's see if we can find it.
No caution. Good job, Martino.
Got it rolling. Let's go take a look at the instant replay. And let's see. Just with the wheels up. Yep. Around the game. No caution.
Yeah.
Great job keeping that thing rolling. Pushing that clutch in. Now, I'll tell you what. That's this simulation. And you know this too, from running this, it is so realistic. Like if you spin that clutch out, or spin that car out, and you don't press that clutch in, you will stall that car.
Yes, you will. And once you stall it out, that's that's a totally different story on getting that thing cranked back up.
I'm actually got a button box on the way to help out with that.
Oh, nice.
I've done that 2 or 3 times this week. And you know, if you're not used to grabbing that clutch, when you loop it, you know, like you said, you stall that car, it takes you a minute to get it back home.
Yeah, it is. It's a hard one to get back going.
Clayton Craves, Patrick Hernandez, Andrew Whittle right there in front of Matthew and Casey Kurtz as well. Fleming in inside the top 10. Cole K. Thomas in 9th, and Dusty Stalley there in 10th. And Calhoun on the racetrack. We'll see if we can find what we got going on. I don't see anything off. Kind of hard to find when you got the cars out there on it.
I think we have the 25 spun out on the front stretch.
Yeah, it was Garrett Freeman around. Freeman having a rough go at it here early on.
Yeah, he is.
We'll get it straightened back out. Hey, and this is not nothing against Garrett, man. This is a hard place. This is.
Oh, it really is.
This is not.
It really is.
You know, I was kind of impressed this week. You know, as we got cars to pit road, I'll touch on that after we get on pit road, but. Man, this place will eat you up. And right now, Jared's staying out. It's a majority of the field coming down. Ryan Bean there in 11. Is it bad that I want to keep calling Ryan Mean Bean?
No. I've had that run across my head a couple of times, too.
Mean Bean, Ryan Bean. There we go. He gave him a nickname. Hey, it can't be no worse than your nickname, bro.
No.
Oh, Jared Taylor leading tonight. 44 on the board. Of course, you're watching the NASCAR Xtreme Iracing Series. And if you're interested in joining the NASCAR Xtreme Iracing Series, contact Philip here, or you can look him up on the iRacing dictionary. Also, they do have a super late model series on Sunday nights that is growing slowly. Not broadcasted yet. I say the word yet. You never know. But we are trying to get that. We Here's the thing, guys. We want it to be good before we put it on air. We're almost there, I think. I think we're getting close. Again, either the Cup Series or the Super Late Model Series, if you're interested in that, check it out on the iRacing League Dictionary. Find all kinds of good information. I'm sure Phil will help you out with there. Well, we're 45 complete here at Martinsville, Phil. And honestly, a lot cleaner race early in the going than what I expected.
It really is. It's been a lot cleaner, and I can tell you, the difficulty of this track is like, even for me on this track, I had a lot of issues with spinning out, coming off the turns. So it's something that should be a lot different than a lot of these tracks. The colder and the temperature here is pretty chilly.
Yeah.
So with that, that doesn't help it getting the tires to stick when they get warm, especially when you get cautions come out. Then the track will cool off a little bit. So it's gonna be a slick track tonight.
Yeah, it is. We're coming back to green, bright beam, first car on fresh. Goodyear Eagles, green in the air. Let's see how these tires make a difference. It's going to be track position versus tires. 3 wide to 78, I believe. They're way wide of Jalen Miller. Jared getting away. And that's the best thing Jared can do is put some distance between him and Hernandez and everybody on fresh tires.
Yes.
And here's what's going to happen here. You see Hernandez working his way through in the 19. But he's kind of trapped here. He's trying to work the outside line, the same line that I worked, caution behind him. 38 around turn 2. So James around again. Let's go see what we can see here. James having a rough go at it. Gets in the corner there. Hey, he got a little bit of help there from the 93.
Yeah, he did.
And it helped him around there. So folks, we're going to go quick commercial break. We'll be back here at Martinsville in a moment for NASCAR.
I got you, buddy.
All
That'll be
right.
on you.
Alrighty, buddy. We're back. We're back with you. We had a big incident there as we were coming back. Something happened, and it was absolutely carnage. And we'll take a look and see if we can find what exactly happened. Ooh, the 19 got in deep. A little bit deep there. Turned the car around in front of him. That's the real first Martinsville incident we've seen all night.
Yes, that is. That is.
And that's just
Matter of fact, you'll be able to hear me do my admin jobs. All right, 19 with the EOL. 19 with the EOL.
And there you have it. 19 going to the rear, and you see the contact right there. That 13 Yingling machine got turned around. Callison back out on the racetrack. 56 to 200 complete here from Martinsville. All right, everybody, and don't forget, coming up here in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have some Xtreme Iracing TV koozies available. If you are interested in a koozie, you can directly message me at Xtreme Sim TV on Facebook. I'll get you hooked up with a koozie there. Order your drink while you're sitting there watching these races. Of course, one of them will be the NASCAR Xtreme Iracing Series variant. A couple of variants we're going to have in koozies coming up, so keep your eye out for that. I'll post to Facebook when there's more information, when they'll be available to purchase. Should be a cool little deal for us there, Philip, getting some koozies out to everybody.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that'll be really neat to have. I can't wait to get mine.
Working with some people to get that done as efficiently as possible, but again, it takes some time when you're doing custom stuff, but you know, it'll be cool once we get it in our hands.
Oh yeah, definitely. Show that off at Daytona.
And for it, well, I tell you what, and you know, this is the thing, man. As hard as these guys are getting after it tonight, what do you think about hydration? We're getting into the summer, and before you guys at home laugh and say, "Ha ha, funny," this is a serious topic because a lot of your sim rooms, with the computer being on, the sim going, the air.
Oh yeah, it gets hot.
It gets hot. You know,
Yep.
and uncomfortable. You know, and some have it worse than others, obviously. But that's something you got to think about. Cramps at that point. You know, there's a lot of things that you got to think about. You think as the summer kicks in with this series, you think we're going to see some of that happening?
You possibly could, especially where I live. I live in Florida, so there's days where our house will not cool off during the summertime. And we have our AC set to like 70 to 68 to 70, and there's times it won't even cool off. It's ridiculously hot.
Yeah.
But
as we go back to green here, yeah, it seems like these computer rooms just never cool down.
Yeah, exactly. And I have mine in my bedroom, so I always have a fan on me. So last summer I didn't have much of an issue, but towards the end of the races, you could definitely feel the heat starting to hit. So that is one thing I am going to have this summer. I will have me some Gatorade next to my computer.
David Hall right there in the 21, Casey alongside of him. Yeah, and even for me broadcasting, you know, you get all these monitors going. Same thing happens to me, so I can only imagine to you guys.
Oh yeah, it gets kind of hot.
And trouble front straight away, the 28 around. Mean Bean going around, Ryan Bean. I would imagine he spun his tires here. I'm just going to guess.
I think he did.
You know, it's turn 4. He's trying to push it to get the Kayla there. And he got a run on him, but he cut the car to the bottom, back in, stepped out, and didn't get the wall that hard, so it should be okay.
Yeah, that just looks like he hit the gas too hard.
Trying to get the Kaler, trying to get around Kaler. Kaler's led virtually all of this race, all night long so far. You got Kaler up front leading at Martinsville. Folks, we're 63 complete in this one here tonight. So we are getting after it here at the Martinsville Speedway so far. Well, as we work our way through here tonight, 63 of 200 complete here. And, well, what do you think so far tonight, Phil?
I think I think this race is going great. I mean, we're starting to get into the night. I see the lights are coming on here. The shadows totally taking over the track. So, like I said, when it starts getting a little bit darker, it's going to get a little bit more slicker for these guys. So we might see a little bit more of that, them spinning out, coming out of these turns.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, get light dimmer tires up, car coming. And the thing is, when that happens, there's not much you can do about it either. I mean, it's
No, there really isn't. There really isn't much. You just got to hang on and hope you don't uh, wreck your car really good.
well, right now, as we're 65 complete, folks, of the 200 laps here tonight. Keep in mind, it's going to be a stacked deck here on Xtreme Sim TV this week. Tonight, we got the NASCAR Xtreme Iracing Series. Tomorrow night, we go racing in the Loose Lug Nuts Throwback Series. Wednesday night, we have the VRP Xfinity Series. And to round out this week's action, Thursday evening, we're going to have the Stars and Stripes Racing League Truck Series. All that racing action right here on Xtreme Sim TV. To keep that in your mind here as we go forward this week. And so a great night of racing coming up here, and really week overall should be a lot of fun. I think I've got at least 2 series this week at Martinsville. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, fun.
So, you know, it's going to be an interesting week on the channel. Of course, we got Saturday night super late models. So a little bit of an update on the channel while we're under caution. Keep in mind, over the summer, we will be cutting back on our weekend shows. I know you guys love your weekend shows, but got a couple of things I'd like to get done this summer, so I'm going to kind of take the weekends off. But the good thing about that, Phil, is when we get to winter, we'll be right back full swing.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we will be.
So we'll get ready to roll once again. Jared Kayla, Cole K. Thomas, Andrew Whittle, Kevin Dowd, and Casey Kurtz are right there, your top 5. Matthew, David Hall, and Dustin Stallings all up there ready to go. Another restart. Can anybody do anything with Kayla? He's led 66 of 67 here so far. And Kayla's
Yeah, it
on the
seems
way.
like he gets a really good run off on all these restarts.
And the sad part is the car, I think, if you go to green, it could have done something with the Ryan Dean. He's got to make up the ground. We got him
Yes,
double
he
file
is.
for second, Little on the bottom. Cole Thomas, car's way wide behind him. That's going to include the 11. Up the racetrack, nearly made some contact. They all gathered it back up, thank goodness. The 21 stuck in the midst of this. 68 completed 200 here tonight, folks. Lights are going down. Action's going to pick up. Here in Martinsville, the Mayhem track, that Mayhem half-mile racetrack right now. Trouble. That team gets tired.
Wow.
And we got a parking lot back straight away to 32's involved. Everybody's going to jam on the brakes here. Patrick Hernandez got turned around, which kind of triggered all that here.
Yeah.
Turn 2.
It looked like he might have had a little bit of help.
Yeah, it was a little bit. The 83 nearly had it cleared. Kind of feel bad for Terry Collette there. He about had it cleared. Got tagged in the right rear, and I know that feeling. You're like, I think I've got it, I think I've got it, and then you don't got it.
Yeah, that's, let's see here. Oh man, it looks like the 78 might have got into the back of him and got him started.
Yeah, and again, so easy to do. You're not trying to do it. You just get in the corner a little hot. And once you're in there too hot, there's no recovering it from that point. Jamming on the brakes for all your work, trying to get the slow up. 71 at 200 laps complete here tonight. Well, folks, me and Phil is going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back here live at Martinsville for a restart. All right, guys, we're back here at Martinsville. 74 of 200 laps complete. Ready to go back to green. Andrew Little, Jared Taylor, your front row. 75 on the board of 200 at Martinsville. Green flag in the air, 75 on the board. Double file up front. Right now, Taylor leads. Cole Thomas second. Double file behind him. Andrew Little, David Hall. Everybody single filing out for a moment. A little bit more side by side behind them. There's the 12. So Jeremy and Jordan Stencil are up there as well there, Philip.
Yes, they are. They are up there rolling now.
That bottom lane is absolutely rolling here at Martinsville.
Yes, it is. What you gotta love about these races that start during the late afternoon and end at night, you just see the track transition so much into these races.
Yeah, you do. I'll tell you one of the crazier ones we've done, man. We started one time at like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. And it transitioned in the daytime, like morning time. That was pretty cool, I have to say.
Oh, that is pretty cool. I've done one of those for a 24-hour race, and that was fun.
We got a car sideways back in the pack here. And
Yeah, I
right
can't see.
Well, let's see.
Looked like you're 27.
Yeah, it was. I believe it's 27. They're getting out of shape. 79 on the board this time by.
You know, speaking of, I want to take a quick second to ask for some prayers for Dustin Stallin's grandparents. They're both not doing too good. His granddad's had some issues, and so is his grandma. So, you know, if you guys any prayer warriors out there, say some prayers for them.
Yeah, for sure. We hate to hear that. I mean, yeah, it's tough when it comes to that stuff, man.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, as always, if they need anything, they can get a hold of me. I'm willing to do just about anything for anybody when it comes to that. Because here's the thing. We're all community.
Yep.
You know,
That's right. It's like we're one big family here.
Yeah, I mean, what we spend most of our time as sim racers with friends here. You know,
Yep.
not just this league, but the community as a whole. You know, if I really have a problem, and you know how this goes, Phil, there's, 50, 60 guys you can message for help. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
and we're usually there for each other. And that's the way it works. Taylor to the lead. That's definitely, we keep that in their thoughts and prayers. And Dustin right now having a good run, that Ford Mustang. Right there on the back bumper of Ryan Bean. And look at Ryan. He is back into the top 7. After
He is.
Early on. Got 11 right there in front of him. That's Matthew holding on. Nose to tail with Casey. Those two giving each other some room here. Not really pushing the issue right now.
You know, I do gotta say, I do like Dustin's throwback scheme. It looks like the old Kurt Busch Sharpie's car.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, I love that old style paint. And
Yes.
This race has been a very good race. Jared Taylor continuing to lead this thing. Cole K. Thomas right there. A couple of damaged race cars are working their way through. And believe it or not, Phil, we're coming up on halfway here.
We are. Yes, we are. And I'm shocked. I'm very excited to see how this is going to end.
I was honestly wondering before this race started if we would run into a time limit.
No, you know, I really don't think we will because so far we seem to be on the pace to kill so far every race I've set up, we've ended up killing the time limit. Like where there's like an hour left, and I'm like, man, I keep overdoing this thing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. 87 on the board. That's what I'd do next time, man. I'd back this down to about, you know, maybe a 2-hour time slot. And I think it'll save you a little bit. I think we can get most of them in.
Yeah.
Almost right there in second. Trying to run down Jared Taylor, but Jared Taylor is like on rails here tonight. Andrew,
He really is.
Going to actually make the pass on Cole K. Thomas. We're also not enough, not going to get through there, but like I said, Taylor dominating.
Yes, he is. And David Hall's having a good run. He's up here running 4th right now.
89 complete. Man, we gotta get all of us NASCAR Extreme guys together and go do something. Okay? Maybe come down.
Yeah, we do.
89 on the board, 90 now. Yellow back out. And caution on the racetrack. We got a car around Dustin Stallings.
Dustin Stallings, yes.
And it looks like another classic spin the tires and a looper sideways situation.
Yeah, it does. It really does. It's, you know, that's what I'm saying. This track is going to change, and it's not going to be all hot and sticky for these tires to stick to the track like they should. This is going to be where it's going to start coming out and being, all right, well, who can hang on to it? Who can be patient on these turns, coming out of these turns? That's when patience needs to come out with these guys and be like, all right, I need to calm down and be a little bit more patient here and take each lap different.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You just got to kind of watch it, what you're doing, and make it work, right? You got to take care of your equipment and just make each and every, inch of this thing work. So as we're going to get ready to go back racing once again, and everything, we got some cars on the pit road. As always, I want to say thank you to everybody coming out. And we got cars on pit road. Gary Taylor coming down here, 4 fresh tires on fuel. Looks like everybody except maybe J.R. Miller is going to stay out here. Everybody else coming down. And of course, Blue Knoxville, as we inch closer to June here, inching closer and closer to the 3-year anniversary of Xtreme hard to believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
We are officially, we're about to be our 1-year anniversary for our league.
And nice. Time flies, don't it, when you're having fun?
It does. It really does. We started up last year in May. We started up because I joined as soon as the pandemic hit. So once that happened, I started a league and it took off and had a good time with it since.
I tell you what, Phil, we go to Richmond next week. That's a transition night day race as well. We might have to talk about it and do it in reverse.
Well, no, Richmond's actually going to be a day race for us.
Race.
There will be no night, yes.
Yeah.
Yep, and then, and that's going to be the same thing for Darlington coming up. That's going to be our throwback race in May. So that's going to be a fun track for you to look at all the different cars out there.
Yeah, throwback night. And actually, I'm going to talk to one of the drivers if I can get it painted, get somebody to run it. I'm actually going to have somebody paint my original league racing car from NASCAR tonight. Paint scheme I ran way back in the day when I first got started.
Oh, that was a great game too.
Yeah.
I remember making paint schemes in there.
What I'm going to do is let one of the drivers run that car that I started my league racing way back in the day. That's going to be pretty cool right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we get the lights off on the pace car right now.
Uh-oh.
And we are ready to
Like
go.
somebody's on the backstretch, blown up. Let's see, who was it?
That's it. Yellow is a bad green. Not sure who it was.
Like he's behind the wall, so at least he's off the track.
So green. We'll get some more information on who it was. Was it Evan?
Looks like it was Kevin Dowd.
Yeah, Kevin having a problem there. Unfortunate trouble front straightaway, the 11 around this
Yes.
is big. Wow, hard impact for the 11 of Matthew. He ripped the whole front clip off that car.
That did.
Impact. Looks like a little bit of door-to-door impact with the 21. Nobody's fault. They went in front of the tires. one of them racing deals, unfortunately.
I think I'm gonna have to watch that one again here. It kind of looked like a netcode thing.
Well, it looks like the 21, if you watch it close, the 21 box your tires up. And
Yeah.
then a little bit of net code on top of it. Probably net code, that car was coming in at a very weird angle, flipped out of the car, and around it went. Mr. Leeson there pointing out that TFR top 2 and 3 is a great deal for them. And they're doing a great job tonight, as always. Well, folks, me and Phil is going to take another commercial break here. We'll be back with you here in just a moment. You're watching the NASCAR Xtreme Iracing Series from Martinsville here tonight, halfway through this 2.1.
Like David Hall is got a little too loose and spun out. Number 21. It's like he's driving the old gray Ghost.
So, funny note here is we're back under caution. I know we're on iRacing. We use iRacing a lot. But I found out a set of Corsa has a lawnmower racing car. We all need to go get a set of Corsa, like right now. We all need to go race lawnmowers.
Lawnmowers?
Yes.
I don't know if I can afford that right now.
Dude, I'll get it for you. It's like $4 on stick. I will literally get it for you.
A racing lawnmower is $4?
Yeah. Like the game's $4 and then the mod's free.
Oh, it's a game? Oh.
Yes, yes. A set of Corsa.
What game is this? Wreckfest?
No, a set of Corsa has lawnmower racing. It's a mod.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know that.
The stuff you'll find out on Xtreme Broadcast. So we're 105 into this one tonight. Jared Kaler has absolutely dominated. Lee has led 104. And Reese, you commented earlier in the chat talking about your guys up near the front as well.
But they're driving good right now. I've been stuck at the funnel cake stand this whole race. Sorry, I'm just not getting here. This has been a fun race to watch, though.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Yes, sir. What?
Have you been at the funnel cakes?
What? Me? Nah.
Yeah, and you didn't bring my girlfriend a funnel cake, me a funnel cake, my sister.
That funnel cake didn't stand a chance.
None of us a funnel cake. We're sad. Would you?
Worst part
about as bad as the guy in Days of Thunder eating ice cream in the pits.
Kim said, "Tell you bad boy, Reed." Hey, you keep that up. You'll be spending $100 at the funnel cake stand.
Worst part's when the wind kicks up and it just blows it on your shirt. Ah, dang it. You'll be licking your t-shirt the rest of the race.
No comment.
Oh man, well we're gonna get ready to pack green, folks, in just a moment. The funnel cake.
What lap are we on?
We're 107.
107.
107.
In the funnel cake 200 at Martinsville.
Woo. Lights down, or sun's down, lights up. I like it.
I want to know how their hot dogs are there, though.
I know, right?
That line was too long. I couldn't go stand
Well, we're gonna talk about food. I'm gonna be hungry by the time this race is over.
Well, I see a little rear end damage on that 19 car.
Yeah, just a
Yeah.
bit. Quite a bit of damage actually throughout the field as workarounds. Beat up race car Vincent Hernandez in the 19. We're gonna come to green with just over 90 laps to go at Martinsville. Taylor and Bean, your front row, they're gonna go at it again as we roll back to green.
Nice restart by everybody.
And Drew Whittle. Okay, Thomas right there. Look at the movement out of these cars, guys, as they come off the point.
I'm really happy to see how patient everybody's being coming out of these corners right now. I think, whoa. Looks like Cole Thomas almost lost it. Saved it.
That's not a car I want to see spinning out.
Man,
Well, I'm glad to see that 93 car go by him
Cole Thomas
without a wreck.
Cole Thomas acting like Cole Trickle there for a moment.
Yeah, he
That
is.
car out, hanging on to it. 111 on the board tonight, folks. Here,
He's got that special set of tires that he can do that on.
yeah, it's called the funnel cake tires.
Yeah.
And Taylor leads here at Martinsville.
Now look, you know what I just noticed? Look at the 19. Remember how he got wrecked earlier, and look, he's climbed his way back up. So is Dustin.
Oh, on the front stretch.
Almost. He almost had one on the front stretch.
Yeah, that 19, he's climbing.
Yeah, he is. He's been a good addition to this league since he joined about I think a month ago. He's had a really good run.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like the guys that we are getting in this league, guys, are really good drivers overall.
Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
this has
And
been a fun league.
his attitude is like amazing. Like, I think he'll be with PMR next year because we're going to be losing a couple of guys.
114 of the Martinsville race.
Oh, the 17 all over the back of the 88.
Oh,
Yeah, he is.
nailed it.
Mm.
Man, these are some close racing going on back here.
This really
Yeah.
is. And look who's starting to catch that leader. It's 28 of Ryan Bean. I mean,
Digging in.
these two go at it every week. And it looks like Martino has just spun out and hit the wall. Is he gonna get going?
Oh.
Yes, he's getting going. But Ryan Bean and Jared are just always at it.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Ryan, putting up pressure on him. Taylor has had it pretty easy up front all night, so now Bean getting to him here and starting to close that ground. Putting
Yes.
some pressure on the back bumper of the 58.
Yes.
117 of 159. Folks, again, you're watching the NASCAR Xtreme Iracing Series coming to you each and every Monday night. We're long ways to the end of the season, but it's been fun already. We're working round 8 of 38 here in this series. We go to Richmond, Virginia next week, action track for round number 9. And I'm going to have some updates to the overlay before next week. I can't say what it is yet. I got with some people and we're working on a couple of things.
I get
That we'll be having coming next week as well. Now, Phil, explain to everybody at home how the playoffs and all this stuff works with this league in particular.
Well, the playoffs this year are going to be a lot different than last year. Last year we did winning you're in type of playoffs, top 16. Well, this time we're going to go by points only. And then once the playoffs start, if you have a win and you're in the top 16, then that's when your points will, your race wins will start counting towards into the playoffs. So right now it's all about being consistent in every race and showing up for every race. Like even tonight, I'm still getting points for last place because my car did register for the race. Oh, and we have someone wrecking. That would be the 88 of Texas Family Racing. Matthew, yeah, Fleming. But so you know the playoffs is going to be different when it comes now. When the playoffs start, it's going to be all chaos. You know, it's going to be, you know, the wins are going to really help people out that are in the top 16, and you know, just like there's a couple people, like we had one guy last year who joined late and won a bunch of races and never showed up, and then thought, okay, well I won a bunch of races and so I'm gonna be in the playoffs. Well, I found out, I was like, yeah, we're not doing that this year. I think it's fair to the guys that do show up and
yeah, that's the thing. You have to, you know, points are important. You need to be there each week. And of course, as always, family rely past it first. But
yep.
You can be there. Going to be there.
Exactly.
And that's like.
got a few guys gonna go in the pit.
Yeah, we got cars in pit road here. Not many, a very few. I don't think the tires are helping us that much.
I don't either.
Yeah, I just think this track's just too loose. They're not biting yet. This tire's not biting that asphalt or concrete.
I don't think we've had long enough runs.
Well, that too. I mean, you know, the tire wear here at Martinsville is not that high, and this can be one of those situations, you know, where tire wear kind of just isn't an issue.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, folks, again, we're 100 people were complete here tonight at Martinsville, and again, we appreciate each and every one of you staying up late with us here for the NASCAR Xtreme Iracing Series each and every Monday night, alongside the Monday Night Spiders, the 305 sprint car league that goes on before this race. We had a great race here at Cedar Lake tonight. Go back and check that out if you haven't seen it after. It was a great sprint car race. And I think it's pretty cool, Phil, to have your league and a 305 sprint car league same night, literally right with each other. I think it's a good diverse.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And you guys already did convince me to do Bristol Dirt, so we're going to do that.
Yeah.
But I'll be in the booth for that one. I'm going to let Reese race in that one.
Deal.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. Unfortunately, we had a Bristol Dirt race there on Sunday that I wasn't able to make. I had a couple of commitments there that I wasn't able to do that. But, you know, that series will be back with them as well, the ATRL Cup Series next week. And I think they are, I think they're in Atlanta maybe next week, so that should be good. So, Phil, with the family of Xtreme Sim TV and the way we kind of cross-promote everything, I think it's good for all the leagues involved. Everybody gets cross-promoted. You know, I see a lot of drivers come in and, you know, go to different leagues that I cover and whatnot.
Yeah, I see that too. I see a lot of different drivers. I'm in a Truck Series league on Wednesday night. and and it's broadcast, but it's really not cross promoted that much, which is kind of disappointing because I think they have too many different broadcasters on that one. So
Yeah, and
we got someone spinning out.
one car around. I think we're gonna be clear, but that's the thing. The cross promotion helps everybody. And I'll tell you what, Jared Kaler is so quick here tonight, but he's got Bean, that mean Bean right there behind him.
Bean ain't gonna let him go, is he?
No, that he is not gonna let him go. He's staying in time. Gate there, Andy Kittle. Those top three have been 1, 2, 3 most months. 159 Xtreme Iracing series, and right now being trying to close the gap on Jared Kaler. Casey back here as well, Curry Collette, then also Jimmy and Cole K. Thomas, all single file right now.
I look back on that last wreck. Looks like Fleming just drove into the corner and the brakes went, nope.
Yeah.
The brakes smoked out.
Yeah, I think the brakes said, no, not this time.
No, I'm good.
We're not gonna work.
We're just not gonna help you. We're good. We're too tired.
Oh, there
Lord,
went to
getting real
78.
We're
And caution's out.
Hell, they're having a problem. Only on Extreme Sim TV will you get brakes off you.
Yeah. I think that's Reese's team. I think he has that thing where the brakes talk to his team because we need that system in our cars. And no, not gonna work today.
That? Oh, they're fun at
have...
Bristol. Every time you go into a turn, they go, what?
Yeah, we don't have those.
That TBS braking, from the talking braking.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We got curves on to get to the road. 132 4 fresh tires and fuel right here. Getting ready to come down. There is the 93 along with a couple more. Folks, we're going to go ahead and throw it over to commercial break. We'll be back with you for the restart here from the Martinsville Speedway as we're 133 in the books. back here at the Martinsville Speedway tonight. 136 on the board. We got trouble front straightaway. That's the 12 going around. And we seen that earlier tonight. Car spins the tires, everybody checks up. And yeah, it's getting hot here at Martinsville. Fun times.
Hot. It's tires.
Alrighty, so Mr. Note Taker, which I'm actually proud of you. Yeah, taking all those notes. So, well, he just pet. I've actually got a binder. I used the same thing, not so much anymore, but I'm gonna start doing it again. I can actually, if you look at your notes, if you look at the fact that we've only had now 13 yellows in 139 laps, that's pretty daggone good.
Well, I mean, the fact that we're on, you know, in little minor mistakes, you're gonna get in there. It runs tight. It's really good that. Slip at all. No room for slip.
Well, I will tell you what, I'll bring this up to you about this. I had a fellow female iRacer looking for a place to league race, and I told her, I said, you know, this league is one of the picks. I told her, I said, you know, you can come out here, have fun with these guys, and they'll treat you with respect. This is one of those places you don't have to worry about that. And I'm all for females in iRacing. I think we need more. I know a few that can walk me 3 ways to Sunday on here, and I'm a big proponent of that, so I'm going to see if they come over. And again, guys, this series here, all of us here are friends, if you can't tell. Me, Phil, Reese, we'll probably sit and talk 30 minutes before shows. Definitely a series if you want to get into it.
Great series. This is my first.
And we've got some big things coming, don't we? But we're not done yet, by far. Can't announce anything yet, but I'm really hoping to get some short track racing on the channel for you guys very soon. And the supermodel or super late talking about that.
One thing I've noticed, not to get a bunch of right thinking.
But I think it's got to do with the speed here, Martinsville, right? You're able to, you're not aero dependent as much at Martinsville. Hey, well, we'll get modified. I mean, hey, let's do it. Roll out the modified.
Right?
For 142 on the board, coming to green tonight. Maybe Jared Kaywood, Ryan Bean, the front row. 143 this time by. Here we go, green flag gonna fly, and we are underway. 123 laps on the board, and Taylor, good restart. Taylor jumps out in front again. Okay, Thomas. Oh boy. Campers are getting ready to flutter at Martinsville. Too wide, camp on back. Jared is not getting away this time, I don't think.
No, he's not.
These two come in for tires.
No, the top three is on, or the top two is on 53 lap old tires. Second one back is 52 lap old. And then the first is 3 wide. Almost there with Hernandez. He's on 12 lap old tires, guys. And working his way through the field, trouble front straight away. Oh, everybody's gonna scatter like a bunch of ants to get around them. Great job, everybody getting on the brakes. I'm on for it straight away at Martinsville.
Around. Good haul. Good loop.
But they did a decent job of getting around that there reason.
Yeah.
No big problem here. We got about 50 laps to go, folks. Estimated run time of around 8 minutes left in this race.
Going into pit.
Please. Okay, we're going down, getting 4 fresh Goodyear feel goods on that car. Getting some new rubber on that race car. Now, I do want to thank some of the friends that I've made. They asked not to be named, guys, but there's some big things coming for this channel, I think, and these guys right here, they're going to put on a big show, I think. For the rest
You
of the
really
year.
left that open.
Sucks when you know things are coming, but you can't announce it. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, I want to tell you, so it's going to be cool.
Hey, speaking of,
What's up?
bias, I mean, race accident.
Nice.
Except,
Yeah, this should be good.
no, it was one of the I just think,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
That should be a fun 4th of July weekend back at Daytona. Folks, I'm going to step away out of the booth. You're not going to be able to hear me for just a moment, but you'll still be able to hear Joe and Reese and these guys. So, 150 on the board, and I'll be right back.
Philip, I'm still trying to understand the strategy here. We got 1 and 2 in the very back.
yeah,
I'm not understanding. I'm trying. But anyway,
I don't understand it either. It looks like one of your drivers, Cole's up in the lead now, right?
Yeah, Thomas. That's it.
Oh, they're wrecking. Oh,
See, you're what I'm saying. Oh. I don't want to make them famous, but Bean and Kaler made it through all that. Bean and Kaler made it through clean.
that could have been real bad for them too.
I collected, what, 6 guys? Started with the 6. 6
Yeah,
came
it
in
did.
hot. I think the 19 slowed up. 6 got into the back of them. Oh, man. It's like 3 or 4 guys involved on that one.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Oh! Alright, so what I'm seeing here, it looks like the 93 of Dustin Stallings got into the back of the 6 and just
Oh,
sent
he
him.
pushed him.
Yes. So,
Wow,
that's going to end up
that
being
was
on Dustin
big.
Stallings tonight.
That was
Another
big.
PMR driver.
Self break first of all.
That was huge, guys. Wow.
Yeah, a pile up.
Wow. Okay. That was a big pile up.
Is that going to be his
Alright.
second one?
Tell you what though, that 28 and the 58 car, they went flying through the field though with that caution.
You got
That
a
helped
copy
them
on
gain
me,
about
guys?
6 spots.
Hey, Reese, you got a copy on me, buddy?
Yes, sir. Got you loud and
Alright,
clear.
making sure I hear me fine. Sorry about that, guys. Had to step away for a moment. That was a big incident.
That
Yeah.
really was.
As we circulate under yellow again here tonight. So while we ride around under caution, let's have a little bit of fun here with this. So I'll ask both of you guys, what is the coolest thing you have in your sim rig? Or sim room, rather, as far as art?
Or is art?
Tires, pictures, race car stuff.
Looking. I have a hat signed by John Force.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Hey,
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, what about you, Phil?
I got all of Dale Senior's diecast and his Daytona
What?
500 car, and also got some Rolex cars in here, some of the Wheeling 31 and the 10 of Wayne Taylor Racing prototypes.
That's really neat. All right, lights off on the pace car.
Yep, we're ready to go again. Lights are all. Look at that 38 looking like a tour top modified there in third, along with the 13.
Yes, here we go. Let's see what's going to happen here.
Wow. The Clayton Crazies. Oh.
Woo!
Man, that was about disaster. The
13 didn't go on that one.
Yeah, and look at Kaler. He's going to get stuck behind the 17. Being to the
Yep.
outside of Kaler. This could be the race for the lead right here.
Yes.
Ooh, beating and banging.
Oh!
Ooh, Nelly. Everybody's going to hang on.
Oh! Bean gets touched. Nope, he's good.
Trouble back in the pack there. They got it worked out. They started beating and banging. It is starting to look like a modified race out there.
I'll
Yeah,
tell
it
you
is.
what.
This is what you call getting down to the nitty-gritty now.
Kevin, I'm going to mess his last name up. The number 17, Kevin, he is not giving an inch right now.
Man,
No, he isn't.
I tell you what, he's doing a great job running that top side. And before you got here, Reese, I was talking to Philip about it. I actually used that outside
Oh, the
lane.
66 almost lost it going into turn
Oof.
3.
Wow. But yeah, I was able to use that outside lane quite a bit last week at Martinsville to success. But we haven't seen anybody really do it here tonight.
Yeah. That's, I mean, for tire wear, that's your best line, right? For speed, I mean, for quickness, I just don't know. You definitely want to pinch the guy below you, but
You really have to dive that car in deep and hard and jab
There
the
you
brakes. You know,
oh, 68 around, Kaler into him.
no, caution.
Bean's gonna miss it. Good job, Bean. Great job.
Wow, yellow back out once again. Another incident on track. And that time the 68 gets collected.
And it didn't look it looked like he just wasn't ready for the 68 to stop, to hit the brakes when he did.
Yeah, and it's not intentional, like you said. It's just one of those deals.
It's a hard track, man. Really is. This number 13, y'all. I don't know. Is the front bumper delete? Is this a good thing?
Oh, he's a modified.
Yeah, because he's hanging.
He is.
Man, oh man, this is crazy. Man, they're going to have to take these cars to scale after the race. These
Uh-oh,
cars-
guys.
Clayton Craven says less is more.
Wow.
He is loving this. Gotta be. Sure, he thought his night was probably goofed.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Cole K. Thomas leads. Cravens in second. Wow. Cravens in second. Jared Kaler in third. Ryan Bean in fourth. And I tell you what, it's been a heck of a... Whoa.
I've had some bad news.
What's the bad news?
58 will have to drop to the rear
Holy
no.
with the EOL.
bad word. Sorry guys for the bad word. But wow.
What happened?
He got into the 68 in the middle of the turns and got him loose. Just like, I mean, it's a racing incident, but we've been calling it like that also here tonight. Just because of the other guys that we've already had a couple other guys. We just gotta keep it even.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Well, even Steven officiating in the booth here tonight.
He's got a little strategy right here. He's gonna go ahead and get new tires, it looks like. He said, if I gotta fight from the back, baby, I'm gonna do it.
Alrighty,
Yep.
can you guys hear me again? Sorry about
Yes,
that.
sir.
I had some internet droppage there, but we got it fixed. No worries. We got her fixed up, ready to go again, man. I'm hyped for the end of this race. This is
Just got very interesting.
This is probably the most hype I've been, folks, for a league race in quite a while. I do apologize about the commercial break screen getting stuck. It was due to internet dropping, so I couldn't get it.
Top pit lane was closed. My 58 car said it showed open on his. I never ran so fast in my life. I just ran 600 yards that way.
Well, you know, if you need more.
Well, he got it cleared. We cleared that black flag up for him.
Oh, I was scared.
Well,
The lights were flashing green, so.
well, you know, if you need energy there, man, you can always go grab you a Raz energy drink.
I see what you did there. I like that. We'll do it. Wait a minute. Let me.
Or you can always just go grab yourself a Mountain Dew.
No, you've got to
Proud sponsor of PRM.
Oh, good. Here we go.
You have to go grab a Raz energy drink.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me grab this Raz right here. Throw one over here to me.
There you go. Now.
Oh, thank you.
You have to grab
right,
a Raz energy drink.
Sounds like a Mountain Dew being opened up there.
Hey, daggone it, just because you're sponsored by Mountain Dew, I'm sponsored by Raz Energy. Raz Energy's better because they pay my bill for my league races.
Woo, that Raz is cold, too.
You know, actually, I have Raz Energy shirts and drinks.
Nice.
We had a deal set up for them to sponsor our league, but it just didn't fall. It fell through, so.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Great group of guys.
It is.
Over at Raz.
And they're down here in Florida. They're down here in Maitland, Florida, so.
Oh.
Of course, Raz Energy is a proud sponsor, the number 62 in the SRM Virtual Truck Series, Wednesday nights at 10:30 Eastern. Driver, myself, going for the playoff spot this week. We'll be at Richmond on Wednesday night. Tune in to find out if I make the playoffs or not.
Now, Matt, you know when I get in this booth, I don't like to talk about my team. But since he's been a fast runner tonight, I do have to point out that is going to be wild watching that 58 car come back through this pack. It is either going to cost some wrecks or we're going to see a lot of close calls.
Well, he's got a long way to go in a short time to get there. I know that.
That's right. He's going to be on a tear if he even wants to have a chance at this thing. Because these boys up front, Ryan Bean and them, are not going to give him an inch.
All right.
You've
Let's
actually.
see.
We'll get him double file here. Cole K. Thomas out front, 74 100 laps complete.
And I'm really interested to see how your driver does here, Reese, in the 58.
That's going to be scary. He's going to take no prisoners, I feel like.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Green flag in the air, back in the virtual Martinsville Speedway. Back.
Oh, they're getting a hard start there in the back.
Good, all the way back.
Ooh.
Oh, three line.
Oh.
Ryan Bean gets pushed up the racetrack. There's contact. What a break lock
Oh.
up. Big
Oh.
wreck back straight away.
Big
The
wreck.
93 just did not anticipate, I guess, the 12 cutting over him.
And Jared Kaler somehow,
How did the 58 hold up on this one?
he is clean as a whistle.
Wow, all right.
Big contact out of turn 2 coming right at you on the speed cam. Car's hard into the inside wall. The 38 nearly going upside down. But everybody is rolling, looks like. Wow. Big
And
incident.
I think maybe 2 guys lost a spot out of all that. From where the caution was thrown and where the grid is, the back stretch, I think maybe 2 guys actually lost spots. Maybe 3. That's about it.
And a 4.
Hey,
Well,
you know, the start of this whole wreck right here was the 27 getting loose.
well,
On the outside.
yeah, and we talked about this time running out, right, in this race, and you start to get a little bit desperate, maybe making some moves that you probably shouldn't, but hey, you're late in the race, you got to go here at the very end.
Yep, guys getting desperate. Looks like 38's going to come into the pits.
38 coming to pit road here to get some damage worked on. And again, folks, we're not done next week. We go short track racing once again. We go to Richmond International Raceway as well.
17, he's got that front bumper delete. That's a little trendy here tonight. 93 right behind him with that rear bumper delete.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Ryan being right there as well. And I got a little bit of breaking news relative to the channel and some things going on over on the super late model side. Looks like we will be heading Saturday to 5 at Flag Speedway, I do believe. So that should be fun.
That's a fun track.
I'd love to run cup cars at 5 Flags, to be honest. That'd be fun as crap.
I wish I was a part of that generation. That must have been fun to watch. I hear they're coming back. Nashville governor has put a lot of money back into the Nashville Fairgrounds for NASCAR.
Yeah.
They are wanting NASCAR, and I think NASCAR wants, or Cup cars, and I think Cup wants them.
But, and here's the thing, guys. We've lost too many great racetracks.
Oh, yeah.
We've lost Rockingham. We've lost North Wilkesboro. Unfortunately, Myrtle Beach Speedway is added to the list of that.
Yeah, that one's gone.
Yeah.
No, in the early 90s, all the way up to the early 2000s, really, you know, we spent all that time getting all these mile-and-a-halfs in. And mile-and-a-halfs are fun. But, man, to get back to our roots, to now we have a dirt track, Bristol. We're getting these short tracks, bringing them back to life. I love it. Love it.
You know, I would not be surprised to see North Wilkesboro pop back up if Marcus Loomis does take over as the owner of that track.
Yeah, as well as we're back to green. Look, boys, who's in second? It's Mean Bean in that Sony 28 machine trying to take advantage here at Martinsville Speedway. Great racing up front, folks. Look at that outside for Ryan Bean.
Outside line, wow.
Oh no, he's gonna loop it. Crap.
Oh, we got a spinner.
Oh, no, not Ryan.
Ryan tried it
Ryan.
and it didn't stick. Car came around with him. Ryan
In 2
Bean.
laps, this whole field just shifted.
Now think about this. The 2 cars that's been up front all night is no longer there.
That's right. Taylor looks like he's fighting from about the 10th position, it looks like.
And with 19 laps to go, I'm afraid he's going to run out of time. I don't think he's got enough time to get there. Unfortunate for him. I know you as a team owner, you want to see him get there, but realistically, that's, 8 spots and 18 laps at Martinsville. That's a tall order.
It is.
Wow.
Well, I got to give that 28 credit. I told you earlier there, before Reese joined us. I said, if you're going to run the top side here and make it work, you got to have big cojones. But he had them. He's in it in there. Didn't make
He
it.
did.
Thing is, you know, they put that concrete on the bottom side of these turns, and when you get back on the gas, you want to be in that concrete. You don't want to be on half asphalt, half concrete, which is,
No.
when you're on the second line, if you're not digging right on that person, it's why you see them run so tight in Cup Series, IRL. You don't want half and half, or you will spin out. I'm seeing 4 cars in the top 10 with the front bumper deletes. Hey, this is fun every time, man. Like I said, here in about 3 or 4 weeks, I'll be back full time with you. Just a bunch of 6-year-olds running around with their heads chopped off. But when they're smiling, it's a lot of fun.
You smiling?
Philip, hopefully you're feeling better, buddy.
I'm hoping so too. All right, man. I appreciate it. Really do.
Yep, we got lights off on the pace car.
In Virginia.
Now, something interesting here. Remember, the 21 lost it on the outside. It wasn't too many laps back.
I know.
Now we're
yeah,
seeing
here we
him
go.
fight again from the outside.
And look at the 15 of Stencil. Here they go.
Ooh, I don't have my stats out at this moment. Kaylor?
Oh, here comes Kaylor.
Oh, no!
Oh, we got a wreck. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No, he's not.
You. What? I don't know what you're talking about. What? Not me. No. No, I'm gonna be non-biased up here in the booth. Oh.
I'll have to rewatch that one, boys.
Well, hopefully that helped Bean get up a few spots also. I hate to see these guys who drive so hard all race having a fight from the back. Bean's car looks good.
Well,
Philip, correct me if I'm wrong. They look like 21 getting into the 68.
yep. It is. It's going to be the 21. That's going to be a black flag. That's the second one.
Wow, what a night it's been, folks, with 11 to go. Man, oh man. So 11 laps to go, lights on the pace car once again. And folks, I'm going to step out of the booth a moment, and I'm going to leave it to you guys once again, and I'll be right back with you for the restart.
Man, I like this. This is fun. I know it's a bunch of cautions. Lots of little layovers, but I like it. Boys fighting for every inch.
Yes, they are. You really hate to see this for the 21 of David Hall. He's had a
I tell
really
ya.
good race, but
Up and down and up and down. Here in the 21 camp, not too heavy.
no, and he's already had his EOL, and he knows the rules, so.
Oh. Guys,
I
y'all
swear-
can't hear this, but the radio chatter
We
is
need
not for
radioactive
YouTube,
for
but
this.
yeah, radioactive right now would be really good. With the chatter, y'all.
Yeah.
It's something. All right, so that's going to change things up, man. That's going to put the number 6 of Rusty on the outside line, front row. Behind him, we're going to have Jordan Stencil, Dustin Stallings, Kevin Zabalabadidi, Jared Kaylor, Matthew Fleming, David Hall, Casey Cutts, and Clayton Craven rounding out the top 10. Here they go. We're green at Martinsville.
Green in the air, 8 to go this time by. What happened to you, Phil? Oh, great.
It's Casey Kuntz. Casey Kuntz.
Casey Coots, my bad. Oh, did I say what I thought I said?
Yes, you did.
Whoops.
Do I even want to know?
Well, we might have to add a beat somewhere in this broadcast. How about that?
Oh, contact up front. Big bump.
Taylor working his way back up into the fourth position. Here we
7
go.
laps to go. Wow.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, the 17 of Kevin diving in. Oh,
contact,
Fleming
here we
got
go.
taken out. Oh,
Caution.
gosh. The
Wow.
15, and I don't know if that was the 88 just diving under him, or the 15 just not seeing it. 15 not seeing him.
Wow. Wow.
It looks
wow.
like. Take a gander here.
So yellow.
17 gets by smooth.
Yeah, he
And
did.
the 15 tries to dive back down, but the 88's there.
Yellow back out again here.
I want to say that's.
Wow.
The 17 bumps the 15 out, and then it looks like he thinks he can come right back in, but the 88's already claimed it.
Yeah. Well, it looks like It looks like the 15 got loose.
Oh,
This is gonna be another hard one to call.
Glad I'm not you in this situation.
I'll tell you what.
So, Reese, any predictions for
Sure.
the end of this thing?
I think, I don't know, Cole Thomas is holding a great line up front. You know, I don't know if we're giving him enough praise. He's doing really good up there. I don't want to take the show away from him right now, but there is some action behind him going on. So, I mean, if he can stay away from all the action, I mean, I see Ryan Bean. He's what, in the 10th? He's in top 10 right now.
Mean Bean working his
I
way
mean, your
back
two
through.
strong ones, Bean and Kaler, they're fighting their way back through. Rusty, he's no slouch either. The number 6
Well,
car, he's
the
in the
good
second
news-
spot.
The good news about this, it's the 15 getting the EOL, but he's already at the back, so it's really not going to affect his race right now. So
Jordan Stetson.
I hate it because that's one of my drivers, but you know, fair's fair.
There you go.
But 3 laps to go from the Martinsville Raceway in the Xtreme Iracing Series. What a night it has been, fellas and ladies and gentlemen at home. It's been one heck of a showdown from Martinsville tonight. And now 3 laps to go this time by on Xtreme Sim TV and Xtreme iRacing Series from Martinsville.
This is going to be a good one. Kaler fighting from the 4th position. You got Kevin right underneath him. This is going to be good.
Been one heck of a night already. Here's we're just past the 11:03 mark on East Coast time. Late night race here at Martinsville, getting into the evening hours by a long shot now. Lights down on the racetrack, been that way for a while. We started in the daylight, we're ending it in dark. Philip
We go.
is getting ready to be a showdown, folks.
Green, white, checkered, 1 of 3. Are we going to use them all? I think we used 2 of them.
I think we used 10. Here we go. Green flag in the air. 3 laps to go from
crazy.
Martinsville. Cole K. Thomas leads here for the restart.
I'm just going to pack them up tight. We're looking good all the way to the back.
Oh, here comes that 58 trying to find a way around, but he's going to
Oh,
get
the
moved.
93!
Oh, the
The
58.
6!
Oh,
Well, the 93 just kept the pedal down the whole way.
oh, wow.
Missed.
Well, I hear Reese's pocketbook has opened, folks. And ching ching, ching ching, new race car, ching ching. Wow.
And the
Oh.
93 is a PMR car, so.
Oh.
Oh!
Ooh, we about to have a fight in the booth, folks. Hang tight. Well, it's unfortunate, but that type of thing happens, right? Contact, there was not. It happens.
Guys, please catch up with the pace car.
As Philip there doing some admin duties. So Reese,
Pace car's coming out
Sir.
turn 2 right now. Pace car coming out turn 2.
unfortunately, your car getting turned around there involved in this whole shenanigans.
Yeah, Kaler, had a little bad luck right there. They're all just racing for position, though.
So here's where this is where the hard part comes in for me. Especially when you're an admin, is when you have this. We're at green white checker, so you know, it's hard to throw a penalty on position racing.
Well, and to me, Philip, if you really watch back, what I saw, I don't know if we can get a replay, but what I saw was, I mean, the 58 gave up the bottom and the 93 went after it.
He did, yeah.
Came back down. I don't know that.
Yeah, no, there's not an EOL for it. And
Yeah,
that's what I saw too.
I don't see a penalty there. As much as I wish there was 12 penalties right there, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. He gave him the bottom, came back down, and it just did not work out for that driver. And it's unfortunate that those types of things happen when you're short track racing.
Yeah, 93 just put a little Dale Earnhardt on it.
Yep. And the 58.
You know, could the 93 have lifted? Yeah, but at the same time, if you want racing, come to the track. If you want clean passing, go to the interstate, as old Tony Stewart says.
Exactly.
You might want to go talk to your buddy, the 58.
we may have some comments going on over race chat.
Yeah.
Well, folks, I've
run down pit lane. I'll be right back.
I really hope y'all enjoyed tonight's coverage of the Martinsville Speedway race. Of course, Philip in the booth tonight. Again, had a little bit of food poisoning issue, but he'll be back in the car at Richmond. But we're going to get ready to finish this thing off. Cole K. Thomas and Rusty. We talked about Rusty's super late model experience here. And right now he is in P2 and ready to strike. Now here we go, folks. Getting ready to go green once again. What's your prediction here, Philip?
Man, Rusty has a good car, so does the 66. And look, Kevin Zapp's back up here, and here comes the 93 too.
Green, a flag in the air. Cole's going to get away. Rusty sends it.
Oh, Rusty's swinging up high.
Oh, Rusty came in hard, didn't he?
Rusty
yes, he did.
We're half a lap away from getting the white
this
flag.
could be. Oh,
Rusty contact back
they're
here.
all banging and beating. Here we go.
Will we get to the white
Here we
flag?
go.
Flag
Now
is
we're
on.
racing.
Here. Oh.
And caution, just as the leader got to the white flag,
Woo.
yellow is out.
That's not a penalty.
We will rack them and stack them and do it again. Yellow out at Martinsville. Wow, holy macaroni. The leader couldn't have been more than a couple of inches to the lead, or from the flag stand when the yellow flag came out. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's go back and take a look at the carnage.
Now, you know, Reese, the exciting thing for you is 66 could get his very first win here tonight. I don't know if he's in here or not.
I think Reese disappeared on us. He's down there doing team owner duties. The caution back out again, so we'll rack them, stack them, do it again.
I can't really call a penalty on that one either as I watch it. It's just they all stacked up. I mean,
well,
yeah, no penalty.
Wow, holy cow. Getting ready to go at it again, folks. We'll rack them, stack them, go green at Martinsville. One final time.
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah, hey, Reese, I'll just ask you a question. You should be pretty
Yes, sir.
excited about the 66 could get his very first win of the league and the season here at Martinsville.
Oh, I tell you what, and Gaylor, can we talk about from the day he joined to right now? Holy moly. Has he climbed or what?
Wow.
I mean, even when he wasn't a part of TFR, this kid has gone from the guy who couldn't keep a line to he practices every day.
Well, I remember when he first joined our league, he had never raced on iRacing.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that's the driver of the 66 you're talking about.
Yes, sir. Cole
Yes, sir.
K.
Cole
Thomas.
Thomas.
Looking for a win at Martinsville Speedway, and he had it in the bag, and a caution flag flew as he was inches away from that white flag. And this should be the third or second green white checker to catch.
This is going to be our third green-white checker right here. This is our last one.
Now, here's the thing he
So-
needs to keep in mind, though. 93 has shown us you open the door a little bit, I'm diving
yeah.
under. So that 66 better keep a tight line.
Yes, he better. Because I'm
93
told.
is hungry.
And that's funny because you and I are both in. Those are both our cars.
Yeah, I know.
Well, folks, if we have a fight break out in the booth, just
Nope, there ain't gonna be no fight here. I'm enjoying this race.
don't break the motor to your left, and don't break the cigarette right to your right, and do not break the stripper pole to the left hand side of the
Last
road.
green white checker right here.
Tell you what, these boys about to let it fly.
Yeah, they are.
Here we go.
And
red green.
That's great. Oh, here we go. Getting a little close. Oh.
Green flag in the air.
Yeah.
Rusty got a good jump. So did 6-6.
This is it. No more green white checkers. We're gonna let it all hang out right here.
Cole got a great restart. Rusty's gonna be coming back.
Oh, Rusty's gonna be fighting for this turn.
Come on, Cole.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
One lap to go.
Good job, baby. Great job. Boy, what a fun race.
Oh no!
Man.
No! Oh! Contact!
There goes Zab sliding up.
Contact at the end. Here
We got
we
people
go.
in the back.
Coming to checkered flag here tonight. What a race! Oh,
Nice.
Dustin!
Oh!
Hey, he just
Oh,
hit it too hard.
and that
Great.
is gonna do it. Wow!
Oh, Ricky.
Oh my gosh. What
Oh.
a fun race.
Well, folks, we are going to go ahead and get our interview with our race winner, and for the first time going to victory lane, Cole K. Thomas. Man, this has got to be great for Cole at Martinsville of all places, guys. He gets it done. Cole K. Thomas, first win, and I'm assuming first league win overall. Period.
Oh yeah.
There we
Yeah,
go.
this is his first league win of the year.
Cole K. Thomas, Matt in the booth with Phil and Reach. You got a copy.
Yes, sir.
First and foremost, are you able to breathe, buddy?
No, I'm not. Oh, those restarts were iffy, man.
Congratulations on that, Cole. Wow, what a race. And to think that, when you first joined this league, you had no experience here, and look at you winning at Martinsville.
I mean, I literally just bought this track today, so I really want to thank.
I can affirm that.
I want to thank Reese for giving me this opportunity, and I want to thank MK2 Aerospace and all of our other partners.
Oh, I'm proud of you, buddy.
Well,
Drove your ass off tonight. Great job.
well, Cole, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Do you have Richmond for next week?
Yes, I do.
Good deal. At least, you got this one done at a short track. You go to another short track next week. Man, maybe you can go out there and grab 2 in a row, buddy.
And that's the goal. I mean, I'm just happy enough to get one and have a spot in the championship now.
Well, I tell you what, celebrate it because you did a great job holding that bottom lane as chaos was happening behind you. It was just a great race overall for you, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Alrighty. Hey, man, anybody you'd like to thank, sponsors, anything like that, buddy?
MK2 Aerospace is the main sponsor I have, and I honestly don't remember who all of our other sponsors are. Beer Nuts, Douglas Distributing, just all of our partners, man.
Well, man, you did a wonderful job bringing her home in victory lane for your first win here. Coming at Martinsville, man. Go celebrate, get your clock, and have fun, buddy.
Oh, I'll be right there, Bob.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
What? You get
man.
Rusty in here.
We got to
What a
get.
great job.
Whoa.
of this.
What a great job by him overall. And just
Guys,
a
I'm going to go
wonderful-
celebrate.
Well, go celebrate, brother.
Go celebrate. I'm gonna
Okay.
bring Rusty on in here. How's that sound, Matt?
You'll have a wonderful night.
Sounds good, buddy. Hey, bro.
Hey.
Go ahead, Phil.
Hey, Rusty, you got coffee?
Hey, guys.
You're in the booth with us. How was that finishing for you? Like, that was just madness from watching up here.
It was insane. That was pretty fun though. Yeah, I kind of thought Dustin was coming in pretty heavy. It looked like he was driving with aggression there towards the end. So I just let him be the wrecking ball and tried to make the best of it.
Man, you did a great job doing that and holding off everyone else.
Yeah, thanks. That was fun.
Well, you did a great job, brother. Coming home second here tonight. Congratulations, my friend.
Yeah, thanks. Good points finish tonight.
What did you think as you were battling it out there?
Survive, don't die.
Hey,
there was a lot of aggression out there tonight. So just trying to stay out of the way of people and making a move when you can.
Well, you did a wonderful job of doing just that. Philip, man, you seen Rusty there. We talked about his super late model experience and everything he's got going on, and he did a wonderful job. But Rusty, I really felt like that experience would help you tonight at Martinsville. Did it help you at all?
Yeah, it did. It helped a lot. Short track's a short track, so.
Well, man, you did a wonderful job, buddy, and congratulations, P2 here tonight.
Thanks, guys.
Alrighty, there we go. Rusty coming home second here tonight. Philip in a wonderful drive.
Yes, he did. He did a great job tonight.
Alrighty, we'll get P3 down here momentarily.
I do believe he has left the area.
Alrighty, well that will be.
You know who we can grab though?
Who's that?
Let's grab the 93. Let's see how his race was. How he felt about it.
Alrighty, you can go ahead and pull him in right quick.
He's in here.
Hey, buddy, you got a copy on him, my friend?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Well, dude, Dustin, you put on a heck of a show tonight. You overdrove that car into turn 4. Would you do anything different if you had to do it over again?
That last little run I had, I just wish I wouldn't have hit the curb. I was trying to get him to move up the track, but he just held on to it. I'm actually surprised he was able to. I was trying my best to get around him.
Well, man, you did a wonderful job trying. Just kind of ran out of room there, and it just didn't work for you.
Once my left front tire was on that curb, I just lost it.
Dude, I can't tell you how proud I am of you right now, man. I told you have a good car this race, and sure enough, you brought PMR up to, all the way up there, man. Proud of you.
I appreciate it, man. I'm just doing what I can week in and week out, and I'm sure there's hurt feelings here at Martinsville. It's short track and 3 weeks in a row of it, but man,
yeah,
just gonna have to move on to next week and just keep digging and try to make a run for the playoffs.
definitely, and I know as your owner, I'm proud of you, man. That's great finishing for us.
Thank you, man. I definitely blessed racing for you.
All right, buddy. Is there anybody you want to thank?
I want to thank you, Phil, for putting this league on and everything. I know all the hard work you put into it to make it happen, and definitely Matt up in the booth. He does a pretty great job at it, and definitely my teammates. And if any of us are struggling, they're willing to throw out suggestions on what to change during the race, and we all help each other out. And I want to
Yes,
thank
sir.
and also for watching me, those who do watch, and just want people to send hopes and prayers to my grandparents. They're not doing too
Yes,
well
and
right
we had
now.
talked about them during our broadcast, and we are praying for them.
Definitely means a lot, guys.
Yeah, man, that situation, I hope everything works out right. And Dustin, if you need anything, just somebody to talk to or anything, give me a holler, and I'll definitely make time to do that anytime, man. Doesn't matter, don't matter, buddy.
Definitely appreciate it, guys.
Yes, sir, buddy. You have a good night. I'll be up in the team chat here in a minute.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
Alrighty, guys. Well, that's going to do it. Phil, thank you for being up here with us tonight. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to go jump in the super late model and play around 5 flags.
All right, man. Well, you guys have a good night.
All right, everyone, thank you for coming out. We'll see you tomorrow night for Loose Lug Nuts at, I think Atlanta, I want to say. So, I'll see you there. Great racing from Martinsville in the Xtreme Iracing Series. This has been round 8 here tonight. See you guys next time. There we go.